Yeah, I'm a snowman. Back with another one. Look here. I don't know how to get into all this. I don't know. I ain't nobody. Look, I just love music. I've listened to music all my life, and just like millions of other people, music has been a big place in my life. And I don't mean as far as making money and all that kind of stuff. I just mean through my life. It's helped get through a lot of situations in my life, just like millions of other people. But anyway, so I've listened to a lot of music. I was on last night with the lives, and I get on those other people's lives. I'm not going to say all of them's names, but I like interacting with other people on the lives. Even when they talk about artists that I like to listen to. I don't know any of these people. Um, I just listen to all of them's music. And first and foremost, let's get this out of the way. Uh, I think Upchurch is at this time. I think Upchurch is the best artist out there, strictly because he is very good at what he does. Writing lyrics, producing, I mean, he's doing it all. He does country, rock, rap, whatever you want to call it. He does it all. Uh, I think he's the best at what he does. But with that being said, I also like a lot of other artists. I'm just going to call them artists. Um, this whole you just got to be on Team Upchurch or you're an a-hole, I think is kind of crazy. I mean, that don't mean that I don't agree with a lot of stuff people say. I just think it's kind of crazy because some people act like that he's the only person to ever do any of this. Like, yeah, he might, like I said, he does country, rock, rap, country rap, whatever you want to call it. We ain't doing that whole hip hop thing because I thought all that was just funny as crap back in the day. And that's what we're gonna get to is back in the day. Like there was people before church that some of y'all that are just coming into this or the last 5 years or whatever come into it and you think, oh, I've been in here 5 years and I know, you know, you just know church. And I'm not dissing church. I love church, man. I think he is awesome as crap. That is not what this is about. But this is what I'm trying to say is this whole beef crap is nothing new. This goes way back before any of these guys even existed on the scene, before the internet, before cell phones. This stuff was going on way before all that. Uh, God, I got so much I want to say, and I have listened to beefs, battle raps from way back before Eminem. I mean, I can remember before NWA was really even, and even back then when they all got together, it was more not political, I guess you'd say. They were exposing, I mean, they had a dream of what they wanted to do, but they really had to get into the kind of not political, I don't know if you want to call it that, but anyway, that and then beef started off all that. Beef has always been a part of it, drama, whatever. It's just part of the culture, whatever you want to call it. But what I am so about tired of and is I get into some of these lives and it's just one sided or it's just like, well, if you like their music over there, then screw you. You're not really, with us. It's like, who is us? Why I gotta be with us? Why can't it just be me? Just like church says, I'm just being me. I don't know all y'all. I'm just being me. I like listening to what I like to listen to. Just because I might like somebody that you don't like, don't mean I'm a bad person. And some of these lives, man, y'all take it way too personal, man. I get in there and I cut up with you about certain stuff, just cutting up with you, but some of this gets a little too weird. Just a little too weird. But besides all that, I just like, my brain last night. I got on somebody's lives and I'm like, my God. But let's go back to this, what I want to talk about. Church is the king, okay? I'm going to give it that. Not that I know it, and not that, who am I, right? Just a little peon, with 100 subs, which I did have other channels, but I don't ever monetize because I like to do what I do with my channel. So I won't never monetize, so I'm not worried about it. If they say, hey, we're going to cut your channel. But anyway, I've listened to hip hop, rap, whatever. I mean, rock, classic rock, blues, jazz, all the above, all my life, man. I used to compete in roller skating, jam skating, and stuff, man. So I grew up listening to Soul Sonic Force, a lot of DJs, DJ Debonair. I mean, I'm not gonna keep going on to all these people, but anyway, before Vanilla Ice, all that crap, and just anyway. Let's get back to this little area of music or whatever you want to call this genre or whatever now. But Upchurch ain't the only one to ever do this, y'all. And there's a lot of y'all, I don't know, man. It's just like, yeah. I mean, everybody says all kinds of crap. I mean, there's always going to be drama. That's just part of the culture or whatever. But when I got into listening to this genre or whatever you want to call this, country rap, they used to try to make fun of it, call it hip hop, all that crap, many years ago. But let me tell you how I was introduced to this area of music. And it had nothing to do with church. It had nothing to do with Adam. It had nothing to do with Tom McDonald's for sure. But, I got my own thing. Like, I don't really like his music because it's all the same. So that's really why I just don't like his music. It ain't got nothing to do with if he's political or whatever. I just think all his songs are the same. And I get why people go after him. I do. Because it's always crap's the same and it gets boring. And here's another thing. You got to keep it entertaining. So there has to be beef. There has to be some kind of drama going on. Um, but anyway, when I got into listening to this style, or whatever you want to call this lane, uh, it had nothing to do with Upchurch. Upchurch wasn't even there. Adam Calhoun wasn't even there. That don't mean they weren't doing stuff somewhere else, but I never listened to any of that stuff because they didn't exist. None of their music existed at the time. So I was on a tractor one day. I drive trucks. I'm a truck driver. I've been driving trucks 22, 24 years now, something like that. And I don't know, maybe 14 years ago, maybe. I mean, y'all can fact check whenever they started, not this guy, but, or even this guy, but I think it was about 14 years ago. I was on a tractor, dude. I was driving trucks for. I had a big construction company, and we hauled out materials to different states over the country where you build condos and stuff. But anyway, he's in town here where I live, and he's got a big farm and all this. So he's like, "Hey man, I hate to ask you, but I need you to go cut some hay." It's like, ah. So was out in the field doing that, and one of the younger boys come up in his big old jacked up truck, and he was bumping, man. And I could hear him bumping coming up. I was like, who's coming over here? He's bringing some Gatorade out there and stuff. But anyway, I was like, man, that is bad. A. Who are you bumping to? Because we used to have sound competitions up here on the mountain back in the day with the car shows at the fall festival and stuff. Like we used to be big in. They used to call us bass heads, is what they called us. We go to all the sound competitions, stuff like that. Anyway, I was hearing him bumping, and I was like, "Dad, man, that's good. Who crap you listening to?" So he told me, and the song he was listening to at the time was "Kicking Up Mud" by the Lax. Wasn't Upchurch, wasn't A Cow, it was the Lax, and I was like, "Man, what the crap? That's cool as crap." So I started doing some research, and man, I was running all their tracks over and over, just bumping it, bumping it. That stuff was bumping. And that's how I kind of got into this. I don't know, it was about 14 years or so as far as this genre. Like I always listen to music. But Yeah, so Upchurch and ACAL and this Mises dude. The only thing with this Mises dude, I don't even know who he was. I didn't listen to any of his stuff. And I was in that live the other day, and this dude, I don't care about what all they want to say to each other as far as rap battles and all that, because I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love it. That's part of what this all is. And if you're a true fan of music or whatever, these arts, that you want that. And you can do that without, talking about people's families and all that and kids and crap like that. But anyway, that's the side point. This Mises dude, he was just like, I don't know if he was what, I don't know. I don't want to say he was on anything. I don't know. He was just saying some far off the wall crap. I'm like, I don't know everybody, but dude, I ain't even heard of you. Like, he didn't like that. He's like, "You ain't heard of me. I'm God." I'm like, "You're God? Come on, man. Do you really think you're the best?" Like, okay, I want to hear this. Not because I want there to be some crap, but let's get a battle going on. But I'm getting off track because it's all just like, what the kind of like what ACAL said in the Shook ones. It's like, oh, my head hurts. But anyway, I'm here for it. But what I was going to tell you is, a lot of y'all just riding on this one artist, and that's great if that's what you want to do. But don't hate everybody else that likes other stuff. Like, okay, you don't like Adam. Okay, well, don't listen to him. You don't like Jam Wayne that's coming up now. Well, don't listen to him. I particularly do. That doesn't make me a bad person. Some people in some of these lives, man, they like cut your throat if you, how dare you like Jam Wayne? How dare you say that country album of ACAL was good, like had some good, you know, strings in it and stuff. How dare you? I mean, this is the crap I'm talking about. When really a lot of you don't know what you're talking about. Just to be honest about it, because you ain't even listened to some of this other stuff to even know who was there before. Did a video with this guy right here, Brahma Bull. He said, man, y'all riding a road that was already paved. Yeah, that was already paved. They paved that. It was dirt when they come in. He says that in some of his lyrics. Well, I'm fixing to play something for you and let you listen to it. So let's just get right to it.
We ain't country, we ain't rap, we ain't even rock and roll. We ain't anything you say we are, so why the pigeonhole? All the people in the industry giving the comparisons. You said we sound like who, dude? That's embarrassing.
See, God, like Upchurch, and this ain't dogging Upchurch, this ain't dogging Creek Squad, this ain't dogging nobody, but I'm just saying, y'all got to quit thinking that he's the only one, and then you're hating everybody else. That's what I'm getting at, and you're hating everybody else. There's more to it than this. And not everybody's a sellout just because they're not hanging with Upchurch. I mean, just listen.
You said we sound like who, dude? That's embarrassing. See, I can write a hook without mentioning a truck.
You see, a lot of people were saying, like the Lax, a lot of the older stuff just had stuff, because a lot of this started where these guys were performing at Redneck Yacht Club, which is down in Florida, big mud bogging place and different mud bogs and stuff like that. That's where it was getting out. That's where this style of music was going to the people that wanted that kind of music. I mean, but then you had the people really doing it that was doing it, and then you had like this bum rush of people coming into it, and they would make up anything, talking about a big wheel, in the mud or something, and some stupid stuff that was just like, come on, man, that's already been done, da 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 da. And then that's why he just said, I can make a hook or something other than just about big trucks, because that's all everybody was doing for a while there. You see, Lax is doing that, but Lax is one of the originals doing it, so it's okay for them to do it. You get what I'm trying to say? It's all the other people that want to ride on that, just like everybody's saying they riding on Upchurch, they riding on.
See, I can write a hook without mentioning a truck. Big tires, thick mud, cold beers, or big bucks. It's the same old song, you got the same old dance. I speak the truth to you clowns trying to walk in my pants.
Says, I speak the truth to you clowns trying to walk in my path. Now, this right here is 13, 14 years ago what I'm playing right now. Not talking about when I was listening to the Lax to start with. This is Brahma Bull Mexican Creek. You see this old he's saying, we ain't selling our soul. We ain't going to mainstream. This is way back then, before church, before Adam Calhoun. This is my point. And then a lot of people in these lives, when you get in there, they want to disrespect you because you just done 100% agreement on what they're saying. That, like when they say Upchurch made it all happen for everybody, and it's not true. Nothing taken away from church, because he is the king, man. He is the most talented artist that I've ever listened to that can do a lot of stuff, and that's very rare to come across one that does all of that. You know what I mean? But you can't hate on, I mean, like I say, church is the king, for sure. But that don't mean I don't like all these other artists as well. Music, not them or what they say behind the scenes. Music. But Brahma Bull, Moxon Creek, they were doing this back then before Adam and Church and who any of these other ones. I'm just saying, don't get it twisted that you think you're the one that just, y'all are the ones that just come in here and started all this for everybody.
You got the same old dance. I speak the truth to you clowns trying to walk in my pants. You know it's true. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I threw that stone. Most of y'all fake jump sold out just like the iPhone.
Oh, he said, yeah, I threw that stone. Y'all nothing. Y'all, most of y'all just some fake chumps.
You know it's true. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I threw that stone. Most of y'all fake jump sold out just like the iPhone.
Sold out just like the iPhone. Yeah.
Fake jump sold out just like the iPhone. I'm back again, run and tell your friends. Brahma Bull's here picking on them wannabes again.
Oh, see, and this, like I said, 13, 14 years ago, not now. He was saying this then. So some of y'all that are just church fans and everybody else is the devil, you gonna tell me that somehow through the mix, church got this guy out there? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm back again, run and tell your friends. Brahma Bull's here picking on them wannabes again. Yeah, man, y'all make me.
There's a lot of wannabes. A lot of wannabes.
Tell your friends. Brahma Bull's here picking on them wannabes again. Yeah, man, y'all make me laugh, and you backstabbing clowns just can kiss my ass.
Facts.
Again. Yeah, man, y'all make me laugh, and you backstabbing clowns just can kiss my ass. Watch out, because the crew runs deep, and Michael Phelps couldn't swim through the Moccasin Creek. Yeah.
Oh, try riding on his wave. He said Michael Phelps couldn't even swim on his wave. Man, this.
Watch out, because the crew runs deep, and Michael Phelps couldn't swim through the Moccasin Creek. Yeah. Record man says that I'm doing it wrong, and the radio don't wanna play my song, but you know that the creek is on the rise. Come on, there's a big old stage where I belong, so get ready, people, cause it won't be long now. You know that the creek is on the rise.
And that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's like, I'm just saying, y'all, we can have it all, man. You got all this good music, but these lives are kind of getting a little crazy. And then, you know, Upchurch puts one out, then this guy's got to put one on his live, and this guy's got to put one on his live, and this one's got to put it on his live, and this one's got to put it on this live. I don't know. I just want to hear some rap battles. If that's what it takes for everybody to have some rap battles, okay. But I don't have to like it. Hey, look. I'm just saying. I'm a snowman. Like and subscribe if you want to. Only if you want to. Until the next episode, and there will be another episode. I'm a snowman, and we out of here. Peace. Brahma Bull, Moxon Creek. If you don't know, go find out.